Hi all, welcome back to more DD at Peleliu. This will be my take 3, part 22. Um, I've got some issues. Uh, okay, I was watching back part 21 and looking at my decisions about how things were moving here, and really regarding the counter-attack movement, and in particular the options, the priority, the choices between, it says, if still more one choice, move to the westernmost hex, then the southernmost. So that's the sort of priority order. Now, I'm pretty sure when I done take 2 and take 1 in this, I know I did, because I never considered what we're about to talk about until Martin mentioned it. So it's all your fault, Martin. I know you were only trying to break a sort of priority down and make it easier. I get that, but I hadn't noticed this at all until he mentioned it. Which is, I'm a bit annoyed about how it's done as well, because I don't think it was needed to be done in the way it's done. But anyway, like I say, I didn't notice it at first until he mentioned it. And when I played in my previous take, these two hexes here are on the same. They're on the same. It's these two in particular. These two hexes are the sort of problem. They're on the 0-5 hex row right along, right. So they're both as close to me as you can get. Yes, the beach goes up like that. I mean, is this one closer? Could you start counting hexes and say, well, 1, 2, 3. This is 3 to each other. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually, 1, 2, 3. Look, it gets to that hex there. If you're counting hexes, but it doesn't say that. It's looking for, and I know I'm not going completely showing you exactly what the issue is here, but between these two hexes here, they're both as close to me. They're both on the same row. So they're both as western as you like. That is until you look at the compass. And the compass is not as you would sort of thought. I mean, okay, we know that north is that way, and it's not like, how you would like to be sitting at a map right now where north is up and east is right and west is left, etc. But I mean, this is obviously based on where the island lies. It lies, and that lies that's the north. So, however, the west is down towards me, but it's not directly down towards me, right? Because of this angle in the compass. Why could they not just have had north going along the hex row like that? Right throughout they've got it going as if it's going up the hex spine. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure if we looked at maps and we accurately looked at the compass direction, then I'm sure this is correct. But it's just, it's throwing me a wobbly anyway. But again, if Martin hadn't mentioned this to me, I would have still considered north that way and west directly down towards me. But because he pointed it out that it's on that slight angle, this is what sort of thrown me. And it's thrown me in a way where it got me muddled up, and I've messed these about, and I'm pretty sure there should have been a unit here first. It should not have moved to there. It should have moved to there. Then this could have been an attack here. So I'm going to have to fix some things. Yeah, it's annoying. I mean, if you literally look at the compass the way it is, and look at these two units, right? Because I had my wife involved earlier as well, and we were looking at it and we're drawing. There's my diagrams that have been drawn out, where I've got that, and then that would be as if, why they didn't just have the compass like that, I don't know. And there's the hex row, right? And then, but if you do that and then just tilt the paper like so that north is going directly along, then this is closer to me. This is a western direction, so this is clearly closer to me than this, even though they're on the same hex row. But I thought to myself, well, this surely cannot be the intent, and in fact, it doesn't really make the rule worthy of looking at, because unless you take into account, this is what I asked, I posted on BGG a question about it, which was difficult to try and post, that if this unit was in here, then because of the way the compass direction is, these are probably now directly equally westward to me, as close to me. And yeah, it doesn't look like it there. But because the compass goes up at an angle, that makes them like that. But I'm pretty sure that wasn't the intention. Martin confirmed or stated that I don't think that was the intent. He says, don't think you're meant to get rulers out and protractors and like work out, degrees and all that. Get all your naval gear out to work out the compass. And yeah, I get that. But it's thrown me a bit. So yeah, and I shouldn't, and I'm pretty damn sure that take two, I did not, because the units, they don't want to move that way, and yet the priority is western then southernmost. So western is towards me, and then if not, southernmost is towards the inland, and that's clearly where these counter-attack units want to go. So I just noticed that when I was watching back. So I'm gonna have to fix this, and it could get messy, I suppose. Yeah, I'm probably going to need to look back at part 20 as well. Well, there's going to be some other attack here, and of course I've moved US units. We have had another fire phase as well. So basically we've had 3 fire phases, 3 counter-attack actions that might be slightly wrong. So I suppose it's all about the counter-attack ones though, Grant. So why can't we just put them back? Let me see if I can work this out. Right, let's see. I'm going back to part 20 here. So this is the unit that does the attack on the HQ. Then he goes back, then he undisrupts. And then, in actual fact, why is he still there now then? Yeah, this is going to be difficult, I think. So hang on. So he started there. This is the other one, right, that started there. And let me just grab back the blue counter-attack depth. I'm going to have to remember and take this off again. But that was on that, right? And then this was revealed, and yeah, fair enough. And then, hang on, the other ones are... Right, so I think this one was in here. Oh no, they're both purple. That can't be right. Hang on, what have we got wrong here? Damn it. Oh, is this not the guy that... Yeah, I think he's moved since, hasn't he? He has. So hang on, so there's 2 purples. So yeah, one of the purples was the... So was it the infantry unit that done the attack? It was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. So it was that was there. So this was up here. I might be getting myself in an awful mess now. That was in there. And that was up there. That's how it originally started, I think. And what happened was, this guy attacked the HQ, destroyed them, went back there, disrupted. Let's try and do that. That was correct. HQ unit, I think I want to see was in there, wasn't he? So that was correct, because he couldn't reach a beach. So he done that, killed him, and then went back. That was the very first counter-attack. Right, and then the second one was this blue one. So this could be a mistake right away. It is a mistake. Because this is where I blunder right away. Now, did anybody comment on this then? No. Because I've not... No, because the mistake that I get was once this guy's moved, and I move this guy to here. And then the second time he moves to here. And that's where it becomes not counter-attack anymore. But that's not right. That's not right. He's going to move to either one of these 3 hexes, right? And they're all getting closer to the beach, right? Every one of them is as close away from where he started, so it's all 3 hexes away, right? So if multiple choices exist, move to the hex closest to the moving unit, right? We need to break it down further. Then the southernmost hex, sorry, I'm reading wrong. Then move to the westernmost hex, then the southernmost. And this is where I've started getting things wrong, because I'm looking at that compass. And what I should just be looking at the compass is just straight, right? I'm just getting, yeah, like I say, it's all Martin's fault. So that's all his fault. So it's not going to move to there, because that's definitely not most western. It's between these two, and because I'm looking at the compass going up, I put it here. That's not right. These are both as equally western to me. That one's equally western to me as that one. So then the priority is southernmost, so it should have went there. Right, how am I going to be able to fix this? This is going to be a complete mess, isn't it? Because this is a guy that we remove from the counter-attack as well, don't we? Right, well, let's just see if we can plod on. We do have, these 2 units are here, but there's other stuff in here as well, so I'm going to have to take that into consideration. The other thing is, I'm probably going to have to draw cards, because this is now going to attack. It's going to attack this. I think what else is there? We've got the tank. Actually, it's as is. That tank's there. And the HQ, I think, is in here. I don't want to move it back just yet. So that would be his first move, right? And then, well, this one's going to work still, because this is the one that I then make the mistake of moving down to there. And I've got that recorded. I've put a comment in the header that it shouldn't have been. I fell into the trap of moving closer to the beach, but as close as possible to the beach. So that's not the case. So that one would have meant there. So that's right. We fixed that. And then this one would have been getting closer to the beach with that, wouldn't it? I think it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he moves there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So he would have moved there. Right? And that would have been the first 3, the first counter-attack moves. So remember, there was 2 Japanese fire cards and the overnight turn. So the second one, this guy would have acted first. And yeah, this is where we've got a problem. Because I had him in here. And that's wrong. He should have been in there. Nah, I can't let this go, because that is the intent. It doesn't make sense to look at that compass and say, oh, well, that is close. That's westernmost more than that is, because of the way the compass goes. It doesn't make sense. It's clearly, because why would it say westernmost then southernmost? If it did, then like Martin says, you need to get rulers out and things like that, and then, because even that being there and a unit being there, I don't know if these are exactly the same. To be honest, the compass doesn't look like it goes right up the spine anyway, which would maybe make that right, but I'm not even sure if that was the case. It's surely intended that way, and yeah, just why they didn't just leave the compass directly along so it didn't have this issue. But then it's maybe only me that's... If you go looking at BGG, there's nobody mentioned anything about this, apart from me. And that was just today, of course. Okay, so... Well, you know what? I can just draw cards from where we are right now. That's the best I can do. Because we're going to have a close combat here. So all the cards are going to be out of order and whatever, because I've moved on quite a bit. So that is the best I can do. So let's do that. So this is the second Japanese fire card. I'm not going to bother about any of the other fire phases when the cards that were drawn, because it's just the counter-attack stuff that's been the issue here. Could it have a knock-on effect with other things? Well, maybe, but I think it's all the counter-attack units are all here. So it's not as if they could have affected things along in this area, you know. It's all going to happen just here. So this guy would have looked, and remember, like I say, this is in here, and I think the tank's in there. I'm just looking at the video footage.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that.
Hang on.
And I seem to recall reading something.
I'll just put my hand in the way. Hang on. Yeah, I reckon Martin's not seen part 20 of this, or I'm pretty sure he would have commented on this. Because I'm also asking about this disruption removal, and yeah, there's not been any comments on it. So, yeah, we've got the tank, and I think it's just as is there. Something makes me want to think that the tank didn't move to there, but that's what's shown in the video right now. I'm looking at it, and this is part 20. I think all I did was I'd moved the HQ along from there to there. So because I think he's going to attack the closest, isn't it? Is it the closest? Right, well, first of all, he's going to try and go to an empty position hex that's firing on the beach. These would have still been as they are. Right? So there was no empty position hex for him to go to that fires on the beach. So his next choice is a hex occupied by a US unit, even if not a position hex. If more than one, the hex closest to a US landing beach hex, then the southernmost immediately conduct close combat. Well, he's got a choice of this or this. It's got to be within 3. Well, actually, that would have been there too. So, because can he attack? Yeah, I think he can. If more than one, the hex closest to a US landing beach hex, well, that's 2 away. So that's out. This would be 1 away, and this would be 1 away. And then it says, then it's the southernmost. Really? Oh, that might totally mess things up, man. Because the HQ was there. There wasn't a unit in there as well, was there? No, I don't think so. I'm looking at the... And it is classed as a US unit, isn't it? I think we spoke about this before, so... Yeah, there's a unit, and I'm just looking here, page 23, 10.22, regimental HQs in close combat. You cannot move a regimental HQ unit into an enemy occupied hex. If a Japanese unit enters a hex occupied by a regimental HQ unit, the HQ is considered a one-step unit for purposes of drawing cards and elimination in the ensuing close combat. Okay. So what happens if he gets eliminated, though? It does not count as a unit for purposes of stacking. It is classed as a unit, though. Leaders, hat, last. Right, what happens if he's a one-step? It counts as a one-step unit for purposes of drawing cards and elimination. If I look at close combat, maybe is it going to tell me there? Close combat. Yeah. I don't know. Well, regimental headquarters. I mean, does it just become eliminated? Ah, man. Alright, hang on. Alright, okay, I think I found it. 10.4, I was on page 24. I don't know why I missed this, but 10.4 is Japanese fire against leaders. A leader which is, in brackets, a hero, regimental HQ, or infantry HQ unit. May be hit by Japanese fire during the Japanese fire phase. Well, it is hit. It's not Japanese fire, but anyway, if a fire card includes a Japanese position colour with a star, a position of that colour may hit a leader in its field of fire. So this is not what's happening, but this is the only thing I can get from it. So if a hero is hit, he's killed, flip it to his inspired side. If a regimental HQ is hit, remove it from the map and place it 2 turns ahead on the turn track. This is kind of what I thought might have happened. For example, if hit on turn 6, place it on turn track space 8, the HQ will re-enter play via amphibious operations. I'm going to just go with that, because I think that's just going to be the same. It's starting to make me think I should have maybe just stopped here and gave up because of this carry on. But so okay, let's just do it. So he would have then came in here. This is on the second Japanese fire card of the night turn. Right, we're going to have a close combat in here. Let's just do it, Grant. Yeah, I could be just getting this done, I think, forgetting about it. Right, this is a tank, so well, we still need to do this, don't we? Well, what I would do is try and withdraw right away, which is what I should have done with the other guy. But we need to set it up first. It's not happening. No, it doesn't matter if it's happening in jungle anyway, Grant. It's happening. So, and again, I'm just going to draw cards from where they are. I mean, it's a mess anyway. So we're going to get just one card. No, hang on. We'll get another card because they are in. One card for the one step. One card because they're in counter attack stance. So I'm getting 2 cards. And yeah, there's no heroes, right? And then they're going to get one for the unit, one for the depth, and not one because they're attacking, because they're in counter attack. They've got a strength of 4. That's an R card 3. They've not got CC, however, night turn is underway, so they're going to get 4. They're going to get 4 cards there, 2. I think. Right, and then we're fighting, and it's a non-position hex, so it's going to be blue. They fire first. I mean, we've only got one step. They fire first. They miss. Okay, so we want to withdraw then. Yeah, okay, so we choose to withdraw. We're going to draw on our card. If they get a blue, though, we're getting hit. That's that. Yeah, okay, so we choose to withdraw. And they get the blue. So they still hit us there. Eliminate us. Put us 2 turns ahead on the track. And this was when we were in the night turn, though. So it's actually, this is turn 15. So I should have him in the landing beaches now. He should be able to land this turn. So I'm just, because he would have been the same box as that, turn 15. That's what we're just moving on to. So I'm going to put him in, I'm going to put him in orange 1. So he's actually going to come back and land this turn. They got no hits. These cards go away. I'm just going to put them in the discard pile. These cards go back on top. We didn't need them. Actually, he did hit us, so we would have discarded that 1 card, right? Which is what I like to keep. And then these would have went back. And they would have been disrupted in here. Okay. So now we've no HQ here, remember. Disrupted. Yeah, this is... Okay, and then next, this one would have lost its disruption. This one would have not been able to hit a be able to fire onto the beach. It could go here or here. Both are getting closer to the beach. This is more western. This is closer to me and what that is, because that's on a different hex row. So he would have moved to here. This is the second one. And then this one, right, well, we know that move, because that's wrong, that's right. Hold on. Take that back. No, that's 3 away, that's 3 away. Right, yeah, no, that is right then. And then this one is the one that would only move to there, right? Okay. And then, so that was the fire. So, and then turn 14. Yeah, so we got a fire phase in turn 14. And again, I'm not concerned about any of the other Japanese fire, just to counter attack. So the first thing that would have happened was, it's westernmost and then southernmost, isn't it? Sorry, beginning with the unit closest to a US landed beach hex. If equally close, then the southernmost goes first. Well, we've not had this closeness anyway. So between these two, this is 1, 2, 3 away. This is 1, 2, 3 away. So they're both the same. So yeah, this one would go first and remove his disruption. This whole thing about if they'd been in, yeah, I'm going to leave that. If they'd been, well, he's not in a position X, so whether he would have, he wouldn't have been able to lose his disruption sooner. So that's him done his thing on turn 14. Yes. This one doing his thing on turn 14 would actually move to here then. So this is going to be slightly different. He's going to have moved to there, then lost his counter attack, and then remember he would have been revealed, so I'm going to switch that about because that's going to be a different one now. It's going to be 4 with AR. Right, hang on, that's position B2. Right, okay, and then, well, I'll come back to that one. Well, no, what is he? Oh, he'll then be turned face down. So that, basically that one's changed with that one, I think. So that, what a hex is that? 0517. Yeah, that's there. Why is that showing? Yeah, that's wrong. Hang on. Right, let's finish our two off first. So these two have started to move. He would, again, not be able to reach a position that's firing on the beach. He cannot go and assault a US unit within 3. He's got 3 possible hexes within 3. Are them getting closer to the beach? Where he's sitting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 5 away from the beach. That would make him 1, 2, 3, 4 away. That would make him 1, 2, 3 away. That would make him 1, 2, 3, 4 away. So all these. Sorry, I'm lost now. Where am I? Yeah, this, and this are all feasible. So then he wants to go to the one that's closest to where he comes from. This is 3 away. This is only 2 away. This is 3 away. So he's going to move there. Right, that would have been his move. And then finally, this guy, same thing. He's going to move to B13, isn't he? Because it's getting closer to the beach and it's as closest where he came from. Yeah, okay. That's it. That's what should have happened. We would then not have had our HQ here. However, I didn't do anything. None of this moved. I don't believe. I mean, I'm looking at part 20 right now, and the situation is they are there, and they are there, and the HQ was there. I think all I done with the HQ was move it to there. And of course the HQ then got targeted and it's gone. The problem is that now we've got this unit in here and it's going to attack one of us. But remember, it was disrupted that last turn, so that's right, that's fine. Okay, I think I'm sort of fixed that. Right, what a complete mess. Right, I think that's me fixed things. That's as much as I'm doing. I'm like, yeah, that's as far as I'm going. Whether things might have went differently there or not, it's not going to matter, is it? Right, let's just move on. We're on turn 15. We've got a couple of units to land. We've got an extra unit to land now. So yeah, well actually we need to draw. I think we still need to draw a card for that, don't we? Although it doesn't do anything. So, well, draw a card for this first. Landing, no drift, brown triangle, he's fine. So, well, that's the hex he's want to be in because the other two are in the tense blue. So that was that. And then we've got this guy land. Like I say, we draw a card, but it doesn't do anything. It can't drift or anything like that. So where are you putting him? Right, that's the 2 landing cards. And we're going to move on to the first event. Actually, I'll move that on because I'm not going to get to the action phase here, I don't think. I've got 30 odd minutes in already. I suppose you should really put it in here, shouldn't you? To get this guy a free action. You would get a preservation move. But I don't really need to move these guys anyway, so I'm better getting them a free move, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to put that in there. There we go. That's fine. Right, and there is units to land next turn. If there is a next turn. Well, catastrophic loss is 30, and we're sitting at 20. I'm losing count now. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 25. Yeah, so we've actually got a bit of breathing space. Right, so these units, we've got 3 full strength units going to land here actually. And they can go anywhere. Ooh. Yeah, they don't have a preference to where they need to land. So well, I mean, I'd like to probably sort of feels like I should land 1 in here and maybe 2. Problem with landing in here, there's a chance that I'm getting hit because blue is firing. No, it's not. Grant, that's purple and brown. Yeah, we're okay there. So I definitely want to land 2 of them in there because they'll get in command right away. Do you want this guy on here? Probably not. And to be honest, I could land him here, land him in there, and he's going to be in command of that command post, isn't he? Then he could, we could come on back along there, or he could head up towards there, or he could come along here. And the fact we've just landed this guy here, then again, maybe all 3 of them should be here. I think, yeah. No, I don't know. Does it really matter, Grant? Oh, I think I'm just going to land them in there. That seems sort of silly though. Are you not better just putting them all in there? I mean, I don't need to land them in that. If blue's still, which it probably will be, still up, I can land them both in there. Which, there or there, does it matter with that? I mean, you're either putting this guy, involving him with this, or... Well, it's not so much that. I probably want to do... Maybe send somebody up there, but this is all... You know, maybe I should put more stuff here. If we're going to survive longer. That's a fair point, isn't it? Right, okay, I'm going to put them in orange one then. And I'll put they two along there. Right, okay, that's it. That'll do. Right, event card. For turn 15. Give me a second. Right, event 15. Come on, be nice. Yes, all take a naval fire marker. I will. Most definitely. Move on to the Japanese fire phase next. Well, that's really good actually, because was I not talking... Well, I know I was talking about... Oh, I'll tell you what, that's not as well. That is not placing any depth markers, although we still have got another event to come before we get a shot. But both of these have got CC on them. And I was talking about barraging. And I think this is the only tank that could remove the depth. We've got this guy way back here. I mean, he's not in command now. He can't reach anyway. And, yeah, he might be getting attacked shortly anyway. No, I think he's going to go for they guys, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. But anyway, naval gunfire could possibly use on them just to take the depth marker out. I don't know if that's a waste or not, but then again, it could be used to support an attack maybe from here, but depends what happens. And blue fires, and I don't think I want blue on the card, and purple, that was it. I don't want purple and I don't want blue. Why I say these things, I don't know. It's just... It's silly, isn't it? Anyway, that was... well, we're just about to draw it, Grant. Aren't we? That was the event. Take a naval fire marker. Done that. Right, Japanese fire card. Right, I don't want blue and I don't want purple. I'm still saying it. Come on. We've got purple. Not blue, though. Okay. No artillery. Right. Counter-attack first. Right. So we've only got 3 counter-attack units. Like I say, I think the blue one went away the way I'd done it originally, and then, well, hopefully it's been fixed in a way that the blue one's still now here, and this one is the one that ended up down in the beach. But okay, so, well, we're looking to activate one of these first, and so it is... the one that's closest to US land and beach hex, if equally close, then the southernmost. So it would be that one. If these are, this is 1, 2, 3 away. This is 1, 2, 3 away. So it is going to be this guy to activate first. He cannot reach a beach, a position hex that's firing on the beach. So he's going to go in assault. He's got a choice of, oh God. Right, did you think about that, Grant? I think he's going to go for him, isn't he? Because he's on the beach. So he can't go in an unoccupied position that's field of fire on the US land beach hex. So he's going to move to a hex occupied by a US unit, even if not a position hex. More than one, the hex closest to a US land beach hex, then the southernmost. Well, this is one away from the land beach. This is 2 away, and this is on the beach. Okay. Whatever. Let's do it. So he's coming from there. We're having a close combat in there. I can't remember what this guy is. So, I'll shove the card out of the way. Oh, we're going to get to see him again. Right, there's a tank. Right, 3, 1... Okay, Yeah, because this is the one that we just resolved the last turn. Right, so just jumping back to have a look at cards wise. We've got 4 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, and they are attacking. They are in counter attack. With no heroes, with no flame shower, but they are in counter attack, so we get an extra card. So we got 5. They're getting 1 for the unit, 1 for the depth. They're attacking, but they're in counter attack, so no. They've got a total strength of 4, so 1 more card, and then they're either there's no CC. They are a tank or no, it's not the night turn. Oh, did I blunder that last one? No, because it was the night turn, the last one. Well, you know what? If it wasn't the night turn, it gets 1 for being a tank. So he is getting 1 extra, so he's getting 4. Okay, do we want to consider withdrawing right away this time? I mean, we've got a bit of a chance, have we not? Right, well, they're firing first. And it's in a non-position head, so it's going to be blue. They fire first. They hit, but never artillery blast. I'll tell you what, we've only got a circle. So as long as it's not a circle and it's got blue on it, then things are good. Right, so we deal with the event first. So we're going to draw another card. We kind of want it to be blue as long as it's not a circle. Oh man, right, so nothing happens there. However, then we go back to the fact that they're hitting us. So they hit us, we lose a step, we lose a card. It wasn't blue, however. Do we fight on? Oh, stop! We would go first. Can I reset that? Well, that was our cards. And that was drawn off the top for naval artillery, but I think it's still going to be drawn anyway, isn't it? Because we're missing. Yeah, because we've got units adjacent. Oh, no. We would have went first. We would have went first in that one as well, wouldn't we? When he attacked the HQ. Well, I'm not going back to that. To be honest, it's not something that was beneficial to the Japanese that I've missed. It was obviously beneficial to us, but I can sort this now, right? Because we've got units adjacent, we get to fire first. But we're firing with nothing anyway. It's not going to make any difference. So we miss. Yes, it's going to be the same, Grant. They fire and then do the naval artillery blast, which does nothing, but then hits us. Yeah, and then we've took the step loss. Oh no, we now lose this card that's probably going to be blue. All right, it wasn't. Yeah, we can't seem to draw the colour anyway. Right, come on. Back to us. Blue, come on. Oh, hold on. Stop. US fire and counter attack. We're getting it. That's right, isn't it? If this event is drawn, if drawn from the US pile during a Japanese counter attack, treat this card as a hit, regardless of the target symbol colours on the card. If a Japanese counter attack is not underway, yeah, it is. It's a counter attack. Yeah, it is. Yeah. So that's a hit. That counts as a hit instead. So we hit, we disrupt, and we remove a card. And it was blue. Right, he fires back at us. Hits us. We discard a card. It wasn't blue. We take a step loss. C11 is another catastrophic loss. I've had an accident up here somewhere. It's purple position. That's the fear of getting hit by the purple. Well, it's going to happen. What was the symbol of the purple? A. Ooh. I'm not sure what's going to happen there then. Oh yeah, they're going to go in close combat. Oh, that could be good. Right. We took a hit, we lost a card. We've got one card left. Yeah, just draw it, Grant. Blue. Oh, and US fire and counter attack. So we hit. Oh, we remove his last card. Oh, just as well. So we hit him, remove the last card, so we kill the death marker. And that's that. Combat's finished. The cards can go away with no cards to put back on top. So we survive. Back here disrupted. But a full strength unit down to a two-step unit. And then they go back here disrupted as well. Now they're still in counter-attack stance. And that is revealed now because it was in CC. Still in counter-attack stance, but however they don't have depth and they're disrupted. Okay. Right, that was that. First one done. Next counter-attack is going to be this one. 1, 2, 3. He's not within 3. Cannot reach the beach. Well, sorry, a position that's found into the beach, which should have been checked first before the assault. And then he cannot... 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the closest US unit. Yeah. So he's not going to move up there. So no, he cannot move closer to his nearest US unit. Is that right? I'm just having a sip of my more beer. Martin said I should have more beer. It's the best cure for a pain in the head that compass was starting to give me. Where are we here? Unoccupied position X closer to a US land beach exit than the counter-attacking unit's current hex. No, it can't. So it can't, not within 3. So he's not going to do anything. He's going to do... well, he can move to there or there. Are them getting them closer to the beach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, see, that's not true because that's 5 away, that one. That's always easy to catch out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 5 away from that X. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, he's 5 away from that one. So 5 is the number. If he goes there, 1, 2, 3, 4 away. If he goes there, 1, 2, 3, 4 away as well. So you can go to either one of these. This is 1, 2, 3 away. This is 1, 2, 3 away. So we can't break it down. So multiple choices. Move to the hex closest to the moving unit. Can't break that. Still more than one choice. Move to the westernmost hex, then the southernmost. Well, yeah, this time... no. It's going to be this one. It's going to be this one again. Because westernmost close to me. So these are both on the same hex row. And this one's more southern. And yeah, that's how I've done it the first time. That's how I've done it and then it's when Martin mentioned that compass was just slightly up. I thought, oh, and that it's all your fault, Martin. You're gonna have to accept the blame for that one. 1, 2, 3. So he's gonna come down to there, and that's not good because that's now because I remember looking at it thinking that's then going to threaten that position. That's a flamethrower in there, so at least it's 4 cards, but. And of course, these are moved, but these aren't even revealed. It's a mess. It's a mess. Right, that's all the counter-attack stuff done. There's nothing, none of them are in the position hexes anyway. Right, so let's get back to the normal Japanese fire. Red M. So we have red here. No, it's going to be more fire, isn't it? Yeah, within 4 hexes, it's nothing to hit. It can't hit. And this is not hilltop position or whatever it is, mountaintop position. So this will only fire at 4 as well. Can't hit any. This will fire at 4 as well. I've got to watch for an empty red. That's within 3. Don't think there's any of that. Ooh. Damn it. He's going to mortar fire now. Right, well, coming along here. So this is going to mortar fire. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, you can reach up to there as well. That's right, isn't it? Mortar. I don't like mortar fire. Fire machine guns. No, that's the way it's got US units in field of fire. Right, so yeah, within 4. So this guy can hit. Right, and is it the symbol on the card? Multiple mortar targets. Yeah, if it's got depth, this one's not got depth, so it can only hit 1. Treat all hexes, steady fire. Yeah, so it needs to have the target symbol. Target symbol's a triangle. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, if this guy's not, he's getting hit again. No, he's not a triangle, because we know that, because that was the choice between the last time, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. That can't reach, but we should be checking this one first anyway. So this guy's hit. He's not disrupted this time though. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's hit. Oh, now he loses his range. Oh well. And hit but not disrupted from the mortar. I mean, this one does cross the water, but that feels fine, doesn't it? It's mortars. They fire up and come back down, don't they? Okay, this one cannot hit anything. Right, and then this one here can. In fact, 1, 2, look, it can hit here, 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 or here. Great. It's only 1, he's not got depth, so that's a diamond, so no. Looking for a triangle. That's a diamond as well, no. Nah. That's a triangle. Damn you. So is that. But that's got 2 steps, and I think the other one's got 3, isn't it? Let's get another catastrophic loss as well. Hang on. What's the choice? Why do you... Right, if the target symbol exceeds the mortar fire limit, choose a unit with the most steps, yeah. Steps are equal, I think it's you choose. Yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be another catastrophic loss. G25. There's not many of them left now. G25 is hit but not disrupted. That's catastrophic loss number 12, 16, 20, 24, 27. We're looking at 30 right now. So that's red done. That's red's just going to undisrupt, which doesn't help us as well because we're wanting to see that, but anyway. Alright, moving on. So we've got a purple A. Oh dear. Okay. Right, purple. So looking at empty purple needs. It's an ambush, isn't it? Yeah, that's fine. It needs to have units in field of fire. Right. So we've got these 2 purple positions first. Right, isn't this what? No, this is the bit that I mentioned, and then this is what the bit that Martin mentioned about the compass. Because these are both as close westernly. And that's what I went and said. Well, he was coming up with a way of dealing with another priority, and the fact that this is slightly more Western than that. But it throws that other bit out there. Yeah, I know. Okay, fair enough. Right, let's just do the tank first then. So the tank with an A action is going to be advance and fire. Ooh, yuck. I don't want it to do that. Because it's going to switch places. I think it's going to switch places with us and then start firing. Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter if it's got US units in the field of fire, does it? There's a tank. A tank with the A action. Oh, no, sorry, I'm looking at advance and fire. It's not, it's double advance or fire. The A action. Right, hang on. A action for a tank. Yeah, double advance or fire. Conduct an advance is described in the default action above. And if it is able to complete an advance, then check to see if the unit can advance again. If so, advance the unit a second time. If the tank unit is unable to advance at all via this action, fire. Do not fire if the tank advances once. Yeah, okay. So, for a normal advance, if no US units, yeah, hold on. Well, no. No, you're not. No, hold on. No, it's just going to fire, Grant. It's going to fire. Because double advance or fire, it says. Conduct an advance as described in the default action above. So the default action for advance is if no US units are in a tank's field of fire, move the tank. Well, that's not the case because he's got. Remember, he extends into here. Well, we're looking at a triangle. He's not hitting as well. So, yeah, because remember, it is advance or fire. Hang on, no. Have I got that right? It says if the tank unit is unable to advance at all via this action, fire. Why are you having difficulty with this? I mean, the default action for advance says if no US units are in a tank's field of fire, move the tank unit and depth marker to position X. Well, that's not the case. Conduct an advance as described in the default action. Right, hang on. I'm getting too weary to look more into this. I had a little glance there, but I think it's maybe just Grant having a moment here. I'm hoping it is, because I'm just going to let this go and say that he's going to fire. Conduct an advance as described in the default action above. So we look at the default action, fire or advance. We look at advance. It says, if no US units are in tank's field of fire, move the tank unit. Now, if we carry on further down, right, well, it doesn't really tell you though, does it? See, because you've got the default action of fire or advance. So if any US units in an attack unit's field of fire, it's going to fire. But that's not what this is wanting us to do. It's conduct an advance. And it can advance. Ah, man. I don't know. Because, like, I think I'm right to sort of query this. Because the wording is... let me check. That's not something that rings a bell, though. Double advance. What rules are we at? 13? No, 12 something. 13. Yeah, 12, I think. Oh, there's nothing there. Okay, so the word in there is, right, we've got the action double advance or fire. Conduct an advance as described in the default action above. Now, okay, this is maybe where Grant's reading it in his way, that I'm saying that conduct an advance is described in the default action above. So we look at the default action above, and it says fire or advance, default tank action, right? So there's the fire option, and there's the advance option. So this is what we're reading, surely. So it starts, if no US units are in a tank's field of fire. Well, there are. So does it just fire? Nah, I'm not having this. I'm going to go and wake up Martin again, pester him again. Yeah, I'm not going to jump ahead with this. I'm at an hour and 2 minutes there anyway, so I'll just leave the fire card out. I'm going to put a little red cube on here. This is the first purple that we're doing on the Japanese fire card. So we're going to do that. We're then going to do that, and then we're going to move on from there. Because, I mean, if this does just do advance, it's going to switch places with... Actually, I might just switch places with that. Or is that the one that looks for a different colour? I can't remember. And there's a thought. Can he switch places with that? I don't think he can with that, because he's not counter-attacking. Don't think so anyway. Yeah, I don't know. It's maybe just my head's a bit sore now. It's maybe just that's not getting me through this one. Maybe if I was up in the morning fresh, I'd feel more comfortable with what I'm doing. Maybe he does, because if he does switch places with... Well, to be honest, no. If he switches places with that, he's then going to advance again and go in there. Or if he switches places with that, he might go in there, he might go in there. I mean, that's what's going to happen. But I'm just not sure. I'm just feeling like... Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to go and ask a question. And I'll just wrap this part up there, though, and we'll come back to that tomorrow sometime. Still off work tomorrow, but may have a few other things on, and then got kind of back to work a bit, really. And then we're going away next week for a little holiday. Yeah, we're not getting booked while I was off, so I took an extra couple of days off and coming up. We're going to what is it, Lake Garda, is that what it's called? Lake Garda in Italy? Somewhere Tracy's wanted to go for a while, so 5 nights, so yeah. But yeah, before then I'll get a couple of bits in, and then or a couple. I mean, it doesn't look like I'm getting this clear. I've got combat waiting there, and then I started wondering. I tell you what, we're getting quite well. Okay, we're not getting close to December, but we're getting closer to December, and I'm going to set up Enemy Action Ardennes. And I'd probably like it on this table. This is a sort of better table in the middle, I think. So I'm wondering about setting something else up here. But who knows, this might linger about here for a... if I don't finish it by the time I go away on this holiday, and then I'm away for 5 nights or whatever, and come back and it's still here, then I might just leave it and mess about. I've started doing started my first couple of parts of Space Corp across there on the table, so that's going along okay. So I might just mess about on our table and then just get this get Enemy Action Ardennes set up on this table, and we can come back to combat at some point. Like I say, watching the playthroughs of that, I wasn't really setting me on fire and thinking, oh, I want to get this going, but I think playing it might be different than watching it. So I'm not sure if that's a nice thought, like I'm going to record it and do the same thing and you're going to be watching it thinking this is a bit boring. It might be more enjoyable to play it rather than watch it. Okay, I'll probably come back tomorrow with this, because hopefully I'll get an answer to this and we can finish this up. Maybe finish this turn up and see where we're at. Okay, cheers.